Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're drawing a cute girl all ready to celebrate fall. So let's get started. To draw this cute girl, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a circle. And then I'm going to come across, say about right here, and draw another circle. There. So now my two circles in, I'm going to make them draw so cute eyes with two smaller circles inside for highlights and a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. And lines at the bottom, and same thing over here. There. So now I have the eyes in. I'm going to come to the sides right here and just spruce them up a little bit with some lashes. And same thing over here. And then of course she needs a sweet smile. So let's say about right here in the center. Let's go ahead and just give her a curve and then go up slightly and cap it off. Then from there I'm going to come top of her eye and say about right here. I'm just going to go ahead and draw a soft curve over her eye, her brow, and same thing on this side. There. So now that I have that, let's go ahead and frame her face. So I'm going to come to the top of my eye and right about here next to the lashes, I'll give myself a point, and then we're just going to draw a curve like the bottom of a U around her eye. And then I'm going to find the center, just make it easier for me. And let's say about right here. Just kind of imagine how far I want her chin to go. And I'll give myself a point. And from there, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a curve. And I'm definitely going to change the angle of my body. So it makes it a little bit easier for me to draw this curve. And same thing over here. There. So now that we have that, bring this in a little bit more. We have her chin in. We can go ahead and let's see. I'm going to bring this up so you guys know her hair parts on the side about right here. So I'm going to bring this up to say about right here, and I'm going to stop. And in this area is where I'm going to draw this long curve all the way down past her brow and then just tuck it into this area right here. And then let's see here, then let's come back and say about right here. I'm going to draw this one little strand of hair that I thought would make it extra cute. And about right here, just thicken it up. And then before I finish that, let's come back to about right here and we're going to pop in an ear for her. And draw in some details. And maybe give her an earring if you like, right about here. Then on the other side, her other ear will pop out about right here. So it's going to be blocked by her hair. We just need to draw a part of it. There. Okay, so then now that we have that, let's go ahead and we're going to continue this upwards and curve it to say about right here. And on this side, I'm going to come down, kind of angle a little bit, and then bring it in right at her ear. Then on this side, we're going to go up and then come down Angle a little bit, and then about right here, we're going to start to tuck it in and bring it in there. And so before I finish that, I'm going to put in some strands right here. Let's see, say about right here. I'm just going to, just for some details, a curve, just so it looks like she has some hair tucked behind her ear. Maybe another line right here. There, just trying to give her hair some texture if you want. So then from there, I'm going to draw the rest of her hair later because we need to finish up her body. So let's come about right here and give her a little neck right in the center. So I'm going to bring this down, a curve, and same thing here. And so she's wearing a hoodie because she needs to be nice and warm, right? So let's say about right here, I'm going to wobble this curve that comes down. So same thing here. Wobble all the way down. And then we're going to come right here and let's see, we're going to draw a curve that comes down. So same thing here. And then in this space right about here, I'll just cut it off for her top that's inside. And so this wobble part is her hoodie. So right about here, I'm going to go ahead and curve and bring it in. So same thing here, curve and bring it in. Right there. And then we can go ahead and just continue this curve down and out. Down and out. So then let's come back to say about right here, because this is kind of like over her shoulder. So we're just going to tentatively draw an angle coming out because this is going to be her arms. And then let's say about right here, I'm going to start another line for the side of her body. Right about here. So I'm just still trying to center everything. So let's bring this down. Just going to come out a little bit. Just widen it out. And so then let's bring this down a little bit more. And then let's say about right here, I'm just going to cut it off for her top. I'm just giving her a little crop top. Make it extra cute. And then let's bring this down a little bit more. So then right about here, I'm going to draw another curve for her pants. And another one right here. And then we can go down and say about right here. I'm just going to give myself a point right down the center and draw this angle line. So this is where I know her legs are going to start, and I get to draw these two angle lines out. So we know her top and where her bottom's going. So now let's come back, and in this area, it's a little bit tricky, but let's come down because her hands are in her pocket. I really wanted to try this. So bring these two to the same level. Then we're going to come right here and I'm just going to pop in this thumb right here. We're going to continue this angle right in here. So it's continuing. And we're going to pop this at an angle and connect right here. There. So this is her hand in her pocket. And then this part right here, just angle it out for her pants. So then in this area is where we're going to draw her poofy hoodie sleeve. So let's say about right here, we're going to start to curve in, just kind of wobble a little bit. And then right here, we're going to angle for her wrist area. And then just draw a line in there. So let's do the same thing on the other side. So once again, just bring everything to about the same level. Then once again, just draw in this thumb, angle, continue that, and then we're going to go up and cut it off. So this is like her hands. I lightly draw in these 2 lines perhaps, maybe that might help. Maybe or maybe not. Okay, so then same thing. Cuff part right here on her hoodie. And then we're going to wobble out. And this is where I just want to make sure we're angling around the same area. And then once again, just wobble in. There, so hopefully that makes sense now. And then let's put in, say right here where the elbow should be, we're going to put in a curve. Another one here. There. Okay, so now that we have that, and you can come back in here if you like, and connect this part for a seam. And so then now we need to come down right here. And so let's go out. So we're just going to keep going. She's wearing a pair of like cargo pants, perhaps. So let's bring it all the way down. And about right here, we're just going to bring it in. Poofy, and then bring it in, say about right there, and connect. And then a little cuff. And then her shoes. And a little detail on the shoes. And maybe here as well. Little lines. So same thing on the other side. Just make sure I'm ending about the same area. There for some details. Okay, so then from there for some more details, let's come back in the center, maybe a little button. Detail here for the pants, and then a line straight down. No detail there, and perhaps some pockets right here. And same thing on the other side. There. Okay, so then in this, let's see here, maybe a little for the hoodie, you can put in a little where it ties up. There. And of course we need to put in a nice big heart right here on her top. And then let's finish her hair. So let's say about right here, I'm just going to put in this curve and then tuck it in because her hair is just to the side and braided. So bring this in, and right here, let's just go ahead and 2, 3, just give it some movement out perhaps, and then cut it off, and then the tail. There. That makes it a little bit easier to draw a braid. And that is, hopefully I got everything, but that is pretty much it for my, oh, of course, because this is for fall, she's all ready to celebrate. I thought it'd be really cute. Let's just draw some fall leaves around her, maybe that are falling. So maybe here and there, if you want to. So that I can put a little theme on this drawing. Maybe one up here. And one more here. And then of course there should be a big pile of leaves, so just kind of wobble. Doesn't have to be anything exact, but you just want to put in this little shape underneath. Maybe sometimes it looks like a leaf. Here and there. But that is pretty much it. I really hope you love this new fall, my Draw So Cute fall girl, and I helped you draw her fun and easy. Thanks so much for watching, and if I helped you today, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.